to the stage. You know him, I know him, you might not know him, but I know him, and that's all that matters. Joe Guzzi, everybody! How's everybody doing?
All right.
I'm gonna bring this positive train to an abrupt stall right quick. Excuse me. Something about myself, like I'm one of those people, I'm kind of a cynic, like I hate people, but I love hating people. So it puts me in that weird sort of predicament. So you guys know the bar Brothers, Eddy Street, the big college bar and everything. I had never been there since last weekend, so I had always had this preconceived notion on how much I hated the place just for what it stood for. And I was drunk last week, so a buddy of mine went there, so I took him up on the offer. And I went there solely to be sure that I hated it. And I don't know what's more depressing, is the fact that I went to the place just to hate it, or the fact that I enjoyed the hatred that I found from a place that I knew I would hate. I really don't know like which makes me worse, but I ended up smiling at the end of the night, so who really gives a shit? But not yet. But it's like the Brothers, it represents my age group. You know, I cannot. So all my friends are. I'm 21 years old. All my friends are at least 4 or 5 years older than me. And it's my age group. I grew up in a very unique generation. Like my generation of people were the first generation to ever masturbate to online pornography. Like, back in the day with dial-up, you're 12 years old, you fucking blow your load before the buffer reads, and you try and beat the clock with that. But at that same time, we're the last generation of kids to learn the female anatomy from your dad's old dirty stack of Hustlers you hid in the garage somewhere that you found when you were 9 years old. How's that for a life-changing experience for you? Gotta find out where I'm at here, really. Okay, but anyway, back to Brothers. So I went there, and I knew I would hate it, but it tried to be everything in one, which was the problem. You walk in, there's a pool table to your left. And mind you can't walk through anything in this place. How the fuck are you gonna play a pool game, You got wall-to-wall traffic everywhere you go, and there's a pool table there, which shouldn't exist. Anyway, and I went there, it was a finals game. They got the finals playing over fucking turn down for what? Turn down for the NBA finals, bitch. It's a fucking close game. Turn the music down. Jesus, fucking, if this is a bar, you play the game. If it's a dance club, you fucking dance. Don't try to do it both, you cocky bastard. The fuck you trying to prove? But as you go further into the bar, you got the pool table here. You got the bar here. They got a good selection of beer and shit, and a few strings. Of course, there's no volume because you got the boom, boom, boom blaring through your fucking ears the whole night. And unless you're on ecstasy, it's a ruining night for everybody. And then in the back, you got the dance club. That's what the music is for. You got all the dance club, and you can just smell the bad decisions and the fucking daddy problems and the fresh out of the abortion clinic chicks that are dressing in half a skirt. And they got a trail of fucking 22-year-old lions like they got let out of the zoo and into the wild just attacking their prey. And you look at these girls and like, what the fuck am I going to say to you? That's the kind of girl that you see and you remember and you go home and jerk off to later. But you got nothing to say to that girl. There's really nothing you can do. My apologies, I expected that to be funny. Hold on a second. But it always just depresses you. You got there, it tries to be a bar. And I like bars. I like a place where you can play a fucking Bruce song and not get booed, but actually hear a cheer of applause from the pool table. So they got their pool table sitting there, and you can't get a shot in. And, I don't know if they had a dart table in there, but if they had a dart table, I would fucking tear it down and give it a rightful home because it does not deserve to be in that piece of shit that we call the bar in this city. Be with me, people. Come on. Anyway, close it up. I feel like Brothers is to drinking as the Arena Football League is to football. It does not need to exist whatsoever. Like, the professionals handle this, and you kids go to your dorms and do your shots of fucking schnapps so we can go out and party at a real bar. So I'm gonna end with that. Fucking drink up. I love you guys. My name's Joe Guzzi.